Well, the spoilers for Jumpstart are coming fast and furious now. We're seeing a bunch of awesome and much needed reprints for Commander. Hey everybody, it's Dave here from Dragonhill Games. So in this video, I want to go over everything we've seen from Jumpstart so far. I want to talk about where Magic is going with all of these products and how fast they're coming at us, as well as some concerning things that some of the customers in my store have been saying. Let's talk about this. And as always with these Let's Talk videos, they're meant to be interactive. So I want to know what you have to say. Let me know in the comment section below. All right, let's kick things off with all of these crazy reprints from Jumpstart. I mean, we're seeing things like Reanimate, Phyrexian Tower, Exquisite Blood, Oracle of Maldai. These are all huge and highly sought after Commander cards. We're seeing things like Rhystic Study, which just had a reprint in Mystery Booster. Same deal with Selvala Heart of the Wilds. I mean, all of the new Planeswalkers from Core Set 2021 are going to be in this set. This really feels like a commander-driven, commander-focused product. I get the idea behind Jumpstart. It's supposed to be these sort of theme decks. You shuffle a couple of them together, play against a buddy. It's just a fun, sort of sealed, limited way to play Magic, have some fun, and you're getting rewarded with cards that you're probably looking for anyway. But I don't know if it's just me, it just seems like this is a Commander product. It's almost like a Commander, like a mini Commander Masters. Of course, at 2021 sort of had that feel too. It really feels like they're going after Commander players. I mean, traditionally, Commander players, hardcore Commander players, have been the kind that, and with good reason, because I mean, there's so many cards you want for your Commander deck, and the prices have traditionally been so high on some of this stuff that Commander players typically buy singles. They kind of pick and choose what they're going to need for their deck and just go ahead and purchase the singles. But it really feels like lately, Wizards is focusing all these products directly at Commander players. It almost doesn't make sense not to buy something like this. I mean, every pack, if you go ahead and look at some of these theme deck lists, every pack has like a chase card in it. I mean, even today we saw things like Path to Exile, Cathar's Crusade, and Sheoldred the Whispering One all spoiled. And what about some of these new cards? Let's look at these Thriving Lands. So if you're not familiar with the Thriving Lands, there's one for every color. So let's have a look at Thriving Isle, for example. Thriving Isle enters the battlefield tapped. Okay. As Thriving Isle enters the battlefield, though, you choose another color other than blue. And then, of course, Thriving Isle can tap for 1 blue or 1 mana of the color of your choice. So this is really awesome mana fixing for something like Commander. And on top of that, we're getting a bunch of awesome new cards. Let's have a look at something like this Emil the Blessed. So this thing's a 4/4 legendary unicorn for just 4 mana, 2 white and 2. And it's got Blink stapled right onto it. You can pay 3, exile another creature you control, and then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. On top of that, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you can pay a white or a green, and if you do, you put a counter on it. If it happens to be a unicorn, you put 2 counters on it. This thing is crazy. This is definitely going to get some play in Commander. In the same pack, you get Blessed Sanctuary. I think this is going to be a Commander staple for white going forward. This thing is awesome. 2 white and 3, it's an enchantment, and prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control? Come on! And whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 white unicorn creature? Like, this card is absolutely astonishing. Look at this Jumpstart Elves deck. Allosaurus Shepherd's a brand new card from Jumpstart. This thing is just 1 mana. It's a good thing it's not legendary, because this would definitely be a commander. Allosaurus Shepherd can't be countered. Green spells you control can't be countered. And for 6 mana, until end of turn, each elf creature you control has base power and toughness 5/5 and becomes a dinosaur. What the serious hell is going on here? In the same pack, you get Craterhoof Behemoth and Elvish Archdruid. Like, this is off of the charts. Circling back for just a moment, I mean, it really does feel like they are laser focused on getting Commander players into buying sealed product, into trying other formats. What do you guys think? Make sure you let me know in the comments section below. Speaking of product, let's talk about all of the product that's getting thrown at us right now. I mean, we just had Ikoria. Now, granted, that was supposed to be back in April and it got pushed up to May because of the whole pandemic situation. But the reality is, we didn't get the paper product until May. And now it's middle of June, coming the end of this June, like just around the corner, we're going to be getting Core Set 2021. The pre-release is in like a week. And of course, that coming with that, now with all of the new products they're releasing, collector boosters, regular boosters, theme boosters, planeswalker decks. Like, this is just crazy how much stuff is getting thrown at us. On top of that, at the exact same time, we're getting Chandra's spellbook. Where are you supposed to go with all this stuff? Where are you supposed to put your money? What are you guys going to do? Let me know in the comments section below. We're just done getting all of the Core Set 2021 spoilers. We don't even have the paper product in our hand, and we're already looking at Jumpstart spoilers. And the reason why they're doing that, in case you're not aware, is because with Core Set 2021 box purchases, your local game store is supposed to be giving you 2 free packs of Jumpstart. That's right. When you purchase a box of Core Set 2021, you're supposed to get 2 free Jumpstart boosters. So of course, they have to fire out all of these Jumpstart spoilers and just throw them at us en masse, because all of this stuff, all of these spoilers have to get out there before people start getting the packs next weekend and actually start opening them. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for them to have people opening packs, but the spoilers haven't been released yet. It just feels like the stuff's coming way too fast. We're just going to get through Jumpstart and all of the awesomeness that's going to go along with that, and Double Masters is going to be on top of us. Where do you put your money? Like, I'm having a hard time as a store owner keeping up to all this. I can't imagine what it looks like as just being an everyday sort of Magic player. Like, where do you focus your money? Do you just let all this stuff happen and buy the singles you need? Is that the approach you're taking? Are you a collector? Are you going to be into all of this sort of collector booster and VIP? The VIP for Double Masters in Canada is going to be like north of $500. That is absolutely mind-boggling. Like, this is just an insane product. I can go buy a brand new PlayStation. I mean, PlayStation 5 is just around the corner. I can go and get a PlayStation 5, or I can grab a VIP Double Masters. I wonder what my decision's going to be. I'm just not sure what Wizards is thinking with all of this. I just had a longtime customer in my store yesterday. I mean, I hadn't seen him since all this sort of pandemic stuff started, but great guy, been a customer at the store since I opened. And I was talking to him, I'm like, hey man, what do you think of all of this stuff coming out? Like, there's a lot of stuff coming at us. And he said, Dave, honestly, I'm going to take a break from Magic. And I was kind of floored because this guy is like a huge Magic player. He plays almost every single format. Anyway, he's like, I said, well, so what's going on, man? Like, why? And he's like, it's just too much. All of these spoilers keep coming out and it's just kind of numb. Like, I'm numb to it. I mean, I'm looking at all of these sets and yeah, there's a bunch of great cards and yeah, we need all this stuff. And it's sort of great that we're getting all of this stuff into the system. And his take on it actually was, it's really cool that a lot of these really awesome reprints from Core Set 2021, things like Grim Tutor and Ugin, these are all great cards. Asuza, these are all awesome cards that we really need into the system. But it's just so much coming at me, Dave, that I just don't know where to put my money. And I can't put my money everywhere. I have a limited budget that I'm willing to spend on Magic, and I can't buy it all. So I'm so overwhelmed that I think I just need a break. You know, I was talking to somebody else, messaged me on Facebook, and he's like, hey Dave, how much is this Jumpstart's going to be? Now this guy only plays Commander. Like, that's all he plays. No other formats, just a solid straight up Commander player. And he's going on about how there's some really awesome stuff in Jumpstart that he's been looking for a while. And granted, there really is. But then he was saying, you know, I told him the price. I said, it's going to be around $130. Now that's up here in Canada. I don't know what you guys are going to be paying down in the States or any other country for that matter. So if you guys have a handle on how much you're paying for Jumpstart, I'm kind of curious myself. Please let me know in the comments. But anyway, I told him the price and he's like, well, you know, Double Masters really looks awesome too. And I'm kind of torn between, do I want to pick up some Jumpstart or do I want to just bite the bullet and go for a box of Double Masters? So I really didn't know what to tell him. I said, man, I mean, I guess just put some thought into it. Decide, look at the spoilers once Double Masters comes out and sort of decide which is going to be your course of action, right? But I mean, I just feel like we don't really need to be in this situation where there's too much choice. Don't get me wrong. I want all these reprints. I'm glad they're putting them into sets that are relatively low cost. Things like core sets. This Jumpstart's going to be pretty low cost in comparison to something like a master set or something like that. So it's great that we're getting a bunch of these reprints in low cost sets. That's kind of what needs to happen. But it's happening so fast that it's just putting people in positions where they're having to make choices instead of being able to buy a little bit of each product kind of as it comes out. Getting new product every month, can't afford to buy a box of every product. Like, that's just that kind of thinking, that kind of way of collecting Magic is starting to go out the window. Why don't you guys let me know what you think about all of this? All right, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love making these Let's Talk videos. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps me out, and we're gonna see you again soon. Bye for now.